Put this at. What up? Super Bowl special. Figure I'd do a couple readings. You know what I'm saying? In the cut. I didn't even know who was playing the Super Bowl today. Show you how much of feminine energy I am. I was like, yo, who you got for the Super Bowl? I'm like, shit, I don't even know who's playing. Nigga, for real? Like, bro, came for the food. Come to the functions for the food. You dig what I'm saying? A few drinks. I'm cool though. Just trying to get some out here. We're gonna finish this little reading up for the week so we can get cracking on new readings after these two. So these energies are gonna last till about Valentine's Day. And like I said, I probably got about 4 to 5 to 6 more readings to do before Valentine's Day. So just check those out when you get a chance. Okay, make sure we're cool. Alright, I'm shuffle one more time and we're gonna start. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes round. And we will begin. This is Twin Flames in Union. We're gonna do Divine Feminine's extended breakdown after this. I did Masculine's situation and his extended breakdown. I did Feminine's too. And I'm gonna do an extended breakdown for her. He could be a she could be he, and I'll be rocking. So head, shoulders, knees, and toes around. We go begin. Oh, I got Super Bowl special. You got till tomorrow around noon to book if you're interested. I'll tell you the prices if you inquire for them. I got 2 emails you can send, my Yahoo or my Gmail. Just hit either one of them up and we're good. I think that's enough ranting. Sorry. Just stay with me. All right. Head, that's swords. Thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology, the direction you're going, the decisions you're making, because everything starts from the mind. Then we got cups. Cups are feelings and emotions. All feelings and emotions are just indicators of where you're going mentally. Indication, that's mental. Our mind, that's the divine feminine's realm or department. Then we got wands. Actions and behavior, things you're doing, things you've done, not what you finna do because you ain't did it yet. Wands are also the now, the current. Okay, what you've done, got karma and accountability attached to it. What you're doing, got karma and accountability attached to it. What you finna do is not. Wands are what counts. Who's the king of wands, the divine masculine. Who's the queen of wands, the divine feminine. The masculine's realm is wands and pentacles. I don't see a pinnacle out here, which is good. Pentacles, persons, places, and things. These things you can taste, test, see, feel it here. All pentacles expire. All pentacles have expiration dates, and all pentacles are temporary. Let's get with it. First card is message. This deals with both masculine and feminine. We got the 9 of Cups. And this is dreams come true, wishes granted, miracles. How does this deal with the feminine in particular? We got the 5 of Cups. So, for the divine feminines out there that have been emotionally isolated, that's feeling lonely out there, you know what I mean? Feel like they're in a class by themselves, and all that there. This is the energy of like I say, just a hermit. I told you this spiritual path is a solo one. The higher you go up, the less people that's going to be around, the less friends that's going to be around, the less family that's going to be around. It's just part of the journey. And you know, you might feel alone. At the end of the day, you ain't. You got your divine masculine with you at all times. Whether that's here or in the 4th, 5th dimension, you got God with you at all times. You know what I'm saying? Whether that's here or the infinite. You're never by yourself. Ever. You may feel like that, but that's not kind of what it is. But you see, both these energies, feminine, deal with the matters of the heart. And like I say, what are cups? Feelings and emotions. Just indicators of where you are going mentally. Loneliness. If you feel that way, that's just the direction you're going mental. God. Got a real shiner here, boy. A little stress bomb from earlier this week and shit. It's been a lot going on. Yeah, just how you feel. It's not what it is. As far as your dreams, wishes, and miracles that you need, like I say, they have to happen. They gotta happen to let you know that God is real, that you're real. You know, you look at yourself as the creator. You know what I mean? Like good things have to happen. Because why else are we doing it? I mean, you're not doing it to not get your heart's desires, to not get your dreams out and get your wishes granted and things of that sort. Like, it's all feelings and emotions. But this is a great, great, great energy overall to start off with, you know. But how this sits in my hand is divine feminine. The wins that you get, the milestones that you achieve. You know what I mean? You be hitting higher heights, like you be doing good shit. But usually when this good shit gets done, it's like you kind of by yourself or too isolated to kind of get outside recognition from what you do. What you do is great. Probably don't mean much to society. Probably don't mean much to your family. Probably don't mean much to your so-called friends. But to the people who know you, your soul tribe, your divine counterpart, like they know. You know what I mean? Most of your good works is overlooked, or at least not acknowledged. And it's kind of not built, set up like that, but that's just how you feel. That's just what it feels like. Like I say, it's nothing personal. Like people are too busy to shot you a holler done. It's just kind of how things go. You take things from it and you move on. So I just see a lot of miracles happen, a lot of dreams coming true, but divine feminine only see them only being valuable or entertaining or just only they only have value to you. If that makes any sense. Your personal achievements and their great achievements. As far as the masculine, his dreams coming true, which is being granted, things of that sort. You got the King of Pentacles, that's the Alchemist card, the Magician, Wizard, Witch, just a Master Manifester. Person that can manifest whatever the fuck they want. It's the divine masculine's dream to be in a position to manifest whatever he pleases, to have whatever he wants, to do whatever he feels like doing, or be in a position to do so. And these are 3 cards. 3 cards is warning, you know what I mean? So overall energy, which is just fairly important here. Like I said, it's good to have those dreams. It's good to have those wishes. Miracles are great, okay? But once you get them, that's when the real show starts. Attaining things is easy. It really ain't. But it is compared to the maintaining you have to do to keep whatever you acquired or attained. And being careful what you ask for and getting what you ask for, only to realize that what you ask for ain't really what you need. But you don't know until, King of Pentacles, things manifest in a big way. So I just see good things happening. It's kind of going to be bittersweet for both masculine and feminine in their own different ways. Bottom line, more important than anything, we got the 4 wands. This is twin flame union, reunion, recognition, or home. It could be your hometown, it could be the heart. Home is where the heart is, so whatever's in your heart, whomever in your heart. And that's the bottom line. So once again, saying this shit for 2 months. A lot of twins are going to get back in union. I mean, are going to unite or are going to get back in reunion or going to meet or finally recognize who they twin is. A divine counterpart, things of that sort. So, that's definitely in the cards. And it's bottom line, the most important card in this message. And I think the 4 of Wands been bottom line for a lot of these messages I think I've done in the past 4 weeks. Anyway, how this deals with the feminine. We get the Ace of Wands. It's just the next step. So once again, now that we found love, what are we going to do with it on my heavy D and the boy shit? It's cool to get in union, but you got to have a plan. A plan. Ace of Wands, that's awareness. That's the first step, the first move, the first ignition. It's like the spark to the bigger plan. You know what I mean? This is just, like I say, the first move in chess. The ball's in your court. This is you doing something with the ball. You know what I mean? Like, once you get in the union, the real shit starts. You gotta have a plan. The first step that's gonna be in the queen's arena. Once again, how do queens move in the chessboard? How do kings move in the chessboard? Queen moves wherever she wants to move, however she wants to move. Very vital, very deadly in this game. But how does a master move? Like I say, he doesn't move. He moves one space. You know what I mean? He can only go a step at a time. You understand what I'm saying? And he's usually defensive, on defensive. You know what I mean? So like I say, whatever your plan is, you got to keep in mind that your divine masculine can only move one step at a time. And he's always on the defensive. So like I say, it's your offensive. You facing your opponent, you need to know where the weak spots is. You need to know their styles so you can kind of counter it. Boxing, countering, karate, countering. It's all about the countering. Chess, you make a move. You making a move is cool, but it's also how you counter moves that makes you a winner in the game. It's all a game. Just need to know how to play. And you do. And since you know how to play, you can guide your masculine in playing. As far as the masculine is concerned, for the moment, this whole Four of Wands, Twin Flame union recognition thing is still kind of like matrixy to your masculine. Four of Cups, this represents the world, just a low level energy. What's the world? It's just a temporary space and time where all things expire. The third dimension is just it's a temporary state and time. It ain't the infinite. It ain't the infinite. Four of Wands, this is the infinite. This is be like Zion. This would be like the Matrix. This would be like Freedom Land, Four of Wands. This would be like the plantation. You understand what I'm saying? I told you it's Divine Feminine, you're like Trinity in the Matrix. Divine Masculine, you're like Neo in the Matrix. Where do Trinity spend most of the time? In Zion. In the infinite, the real world. That's what I'm saying. Where does Neo spend most of his time? In the fucking Matrix. Why? Because he can blend in the Matrix. Trinity jacks into the Matrix. Agents know where she's at. She's getting chased from the time she jacks in this bitch to the time she jacks out this motherfucker. It's a cat and mouse game. People can recognize her off bat. She doesn't have the same advantages that Neo has. Aside from not being able to be seen. It's a camouflage state. That's why the motherfucker stays in the motherfucking Matrix. He also avoids his obligations and duties that he has to do in Zion. But what does he have to do in Zion for my Matrix lovers? You seen how it was when he was in Zion? It's like, hey, these are gifts. This is my son. Watch over him. You know what I mean? They come at that nigga like, Jesus, it's too much pressure for him. It's too much. But that's his job. But he doesn't like handling it. That's why, in my personal opinion, I think Neo stays in the Matrix because he doesn't have to do his divine duties. Once again, where's Trinity at? Always in Zion on her divine duty. She comes to the world, the infinite. How do divines move in an infinity? You do shit in Zion. You do shit in the world. Everybody's in the world. You know, the cat and mouse game, gerbils and a hamster wheel. We all do this. This is called survival. But divines, we do other shit. We do what we need to do in the world. We do what we need to do in the infinite. We help other people. We help ourselves. We help. You know, we got our own plans. We also got God's plan. Like it doesn't stop. God's work is never done. Saying all this shit to say this. Masculine, you spend too much time in the Matrix. You need to go home. Fine. Like I say, masculine can fly in the Matrix. In the Matrix, this motherfucker can fly. This motherfucker can fight 200 agents at one time. He's invincible. But in Zion, he's just like everybody else. He doesn't have his powers. I mean, he does, but it isn't like in the Matrix. Everybody can spot him and know who he is in Zion. He can't blend in the world like he can do in the Matrix. But what's the Matrix? It's a fake world. It's make believe. It isn't even fucking real. Masculine. You rather live in a fantasy world than live in the real world. You rather live in the Matrix than be in Zion. You rather hear a beautiful lie than an ugly truth. You know what I'm saying? You move subconsciously through this shit anyway. You don't know why you're drawing your life in, man. You don't know why this whole twin flame talk, why you even driven to this shit, why you even give a fuck. You don't want to give a fuck so bad, but you do. You want to write your feminine off as crazy or a nut or just obsessed with whatever adjective you're using. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know deep down it's something. That's what keeps you drawn in. Like, all you gotta do is go home, go back to Zion. You got a job to do, number one. Number two, that's where the feminine at, and she kind of needs you. Not like need you like she needs your help. Need you like she needs your help, but helping motherfuckers. You know, the overall plan. So meat and potatoes getting in this. We're going to keep this brisk. Feminine, your energy, this is energy you coming into or leaving. You got the Queen of Cups. This is dreams, visions, signs, synchronicities, writings on the wall. So like I've been saying, it's been a writing on the wall for a lot of shit. Okay, you foresee it. This is also your power. It's my psychic card. Every divine is like an X-Men, and every X-Men has a power. Every X-Men don't have the same power, but we all different. I'm more like Gambit from X-Men. Regular dude, psychic, wild cards, but like I said, quick cards are pretty deadly. Like I'm pretty deadly. Very accurate with these bitches. Like I'm a monster with these. Like, you know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense. The power I have when I touch back cards. And I keep that stick on me at all times, you know what I'm saying? And I'm slicker than fish grease. I'm Gambit from X-Men, my old man, my twin flame. I call him my old man. He's Wolverine. The extended aging process, the healing process, surviving hella eras and shit, you know what I'm saying? Different. Homie, different. He Wolverine without the claws. He do got claws, but they're verbal. They're like liquid swords, liquid guillotines. But anyway, my twin sister, I got a twin. Sis like Jean Grey on the slick. On the slick. We all got powers. Just gotta tap into them shits. I know Reiki masters, people that got actual power of touch or the power to extract negative energies out of you, then your radius and shit. Like, you know, we all have a power. And it's good for you to know what that is and unlock it. Some people are true visionaries, can literally have dreams and see the fucking future. Don't have to pick up cards to really get insight on the infinite. They could literally dream of the infinite. You know what I'm saying? Like, it varies. But you gotta find your power. And not only find your power, utilize it to help others and yourself. If it comes out that way, it's about helping other people. Ain't really about helping yourself. Like I say, out of the lines move in the infinite. It ain't about helping ourselves. Being a hamster in a trouble wheel. It's about helping other people. We don't have the time, energy, or resources to help other people, but we have to make a way to do so. By blessing other people, we bless ourselves, but we ain't in it for the blessings. We in it for really the lessons because it's really our path and purpose to be in the infinite. You know, it's just dreams. Like I say, I was telling a friend's brother, I'm like, I do dream interpretations, by the way. I think I'm charging like maybe 25 for those. Dream, you have a dream. I don't give a fuck if you can remember it or not. If you can remember at least 3 things from it, I can get you a nice, really, really good detail. Because you know I ramble and I'm very detailed. I can give you a very good detailed dream interpretation. It could be 3 of the most randomest things you've seen. It's like I don't really remember shit. I remember a balloon. It was like a red balloon in the background. I remember it was like an old barber razor and like a barber chair, like a real retro vintage barber chair, and like this blade that was next to it. And it was like fucking nighttime. It's like cool, that's all I need. For real? Like for real. You'd be surprised what each of those things mean, and you know what I mean? It's a lot. You know, dreams. It's always good to write your dreams down. At least write down what you can remember because it has a whole message for you. So feminists, if you haven't, for those that's dreaming a lot, it's messages in them. Interpret those, decode those, because it's definitely a hidden message that you need to get. If you don't do dream interpretation, just look into it. It's tight, like for real. You wouldn't think seeing a basketball in your dream would mean anything, but that shit means a lot. It's like, whoa, internally, mentally, physically, like, you'd be surprised. It's all information. It goes with that Ace of Wands you had in the bottom line. You know what I'm saying? You had the twin flame thing. 4 wands with the Ace of Wands that was clarifying it with you. This is information, or like I say, awareness. Also, 4 or 5, say the 5th dimension. 5th dimension. 5th dimensional twin flame communication. If interested, I can send you some links. It's a lot of fake links out here, and it is like megahertz meditation type audio visual based meditation aids. I would like to say, the fucked up world. You don't want to go to sleep with that and wake up with a whole different life. They can put spells in there. They can put all kind of shits in these type of videos. So you want to make sure you fucking with the right psychic and the right links with those. But yeah, I definitely recommend 4/5 dimensional twin flame communication, mainly heart chakra based meditation, megahertz. Just seems to be more effective. The heart chakra. So yeah, it's just step into your gifts. If you got a gift, perfect it, master it. If you have dreams, document them shits. And if you were X-Men, rep proud. And also with the X-Men ring. Like I said, you either gonna fuck with Professor X in school, the gifted, or you gonna fuck with Magneto Both of them are good people. Both of them, you know, it ain't about good and bad. It's only one way, and that's up. Both of them are special, and that's what it's about. They're both leaders. They're both influential. It's just like Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. You fuck with Professor X, you get to learn how to use your powers in a safe environment around people just like you. It's a danger room. You can literally, like I say, learn how to use your powers without hurting people or hurting yourself. That's a good way to train your powers, to learn how to utilize your powers. You know. Then you got Magneto. Like there is no school, nigga. We in nature, we in the world. You know what I'm saying? You got to figure that shit out on your own. I ain't here to give you no rules. You can do whatever the fuck you want here. You know what I mean? Just know we on a united cause. It's about a cause. As long as you with that, that's all. That's all I give a fuck about. Says Magneto. I kind of grew up in a Magneto type environment. You know what I mean? But either or, with great power comes great responsibilities. Just know that it's rules to having power. Just know, just do the right thing. That's all I'm saying. Feminine. As far as masculine, this is energy either coming into or leaving. We got fear. Fear. Hopefully this is energy you leaving. Fear. That's making decisions without crossing your T's and dotting your I's. The Knight of Swords, which is fear. Or being mentally discombobulated. From the card before the fear card. What's before the Knight of Swords? The Ten of Swords, that's death. Or permanent ending. Something that's going bye-bye. Permanent ending. Shit that ain't never coming back. Even if it did, it'd be different. Ten of Swords can represent like a divorce. Even if you do get back with your ex-wife, post-divorce, it ain't never going to be the same. Ten of Swords is like losing your car total. That car is gone. You have to get a new car. It's like losing your job. That shit is out of your hands. Death, that's out of your hands. You know, fear is something you can control. It's a healthy fear. You know, it's good to have this energy because you can see, like, if you feel scared, then that's a sign that you need to get up out of this place. You shouldn't feel like your life is in danger. You shouldn't feel scared. You shouldn't be filled with anxiety. You shouldn't be stressing in any type of way mentally, given any situation. You're scared. And what is it mainly you're scared of? Three of Pentacles. This is you and another person doing some shit. You and another person building. You and another person interacting. You know, it's like a fraction. This is the what is this? The numerator, this is the denominator, and this is the motherfucking the median. This is the line. You know, y'all gonna be doing some shit. You know, and like I said, looking back at least past 4 or 5 readings, it just seems like this karmic feminine. You're gonna have to build with a feminine. It's either gonna be divine feminine or a karmic feminine, or you could be alone like you've been. You could be solo dolo like you've been. You can do what you've been doing. You just know you want to go in another direction, particularly with a feminine. So if it's your feminine, like I say, you scared how to build with her. Because I said this shit maybe last year or 2 years ago. Like I say, especially for veteran twins. Like I say, shit different. You set borders around yourself that the feminine can't penetrate. Every time she tried to cross the borders, you smacked her. Kind of groom your feminine to keep her distance when you set boundaries. And like when you separate, to just deal with that. And having, you know, nothing to say or be in her feels about you needing your space or whatever the fuck it is. Like, you literally groomed your feminine over years to how to deal with you. So when you separate, it ain't no thing. Whether you come back or not, feminine ain't tripping over that shit no more. Like I said, you used to have it sweet. You used to call, you just call. Hey, I need you. Feminine to stop what the fuck she doing and be right there to help you. Like, that shit dead. Those days don't exist no more. You know, believing shit you say. Or shit you say you're gonna do. Shit like that. You know, hey, I'm gonna, it's like, okay. I see it when I believe it. Feminine's a walk by faith, not by sight type person, but from fucking with you, I mean, unfortunately, like I say, it's grooming. You really groom your feminine to kind of be unapproachable. To kind of, yeah, like you really trying to refigure out how to talk to your twin, how to move with your twin. Seems like your old tricks and old shit ain't working no more. So it's like you really have to reintroduce yourself to your feminine or some shit like that. Like, for real, for real. It's just different. Boy, that Gucci. Yeah, boy, that good shit. So yeah, continuing. You just don't know how to build. with your feminine. And if this was your, like I said, this energy coming out of your karmic feminine, you couldn't build with her anymore. Like I said, you walking on eggshells. You don't know what you're gonna deal with. Shit, just like I say, given the energy of this karmic feminine, it's just kind of put a number on you. You got PTSD from this fucking karmic, and you've gave your karmic PTSD too. But it's been a fucking journey, a journey that you're glad is over with. And one of your biggest fears is that you're gonna be dealing with the same shit you was dealing with your karmic feminine, with your divine feminine in this building process. But in reality, this building process is what the fuck you was fear to do with the karmic feminine that you're gonna have to now do with your divine feminine, and you know the fear part ain't left yet. So stop being fucking scared. Okay, continuing. Feminine role. This deals with divine feminine only. Feminine. You, in regards to yourself personally, we got the Eight of Swords. This is a self-imposed prison or an invisible prison. It's mental, whatever it is. It's so into the visible prison. And like I said, putting smoke on this just to clarify this. We got the Nine of Swords. This is stress, losing sleep, losing teeth, losing hair, losing weight, gaining weight. You know, pimples and shit. You know, the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? Just for having too many damn thoughts. It's 9 different directions you want to go, and you just need to choose which is the right direction. Too much shit on your plate, and you're just trying to figure out what to knock out first. You're in a mental prison due to stress, and stress is just like I say. You got too much to go. You got too much going on. Like I say, one thing about invisible prisons, like I say, you're the only one in them. People don't know you in one. And by being in an invisible prison, it's kind of hard to get out of it. But you got in, so it's definitely a way out. But trying to figure it out by yourself sucks. So, but it looks like you're going a part of the process because you moving forward. You're going from the Eight of Swords to a Nine of Swords. So it's just like self-imposed prison. Like I said, it's a false sense of entitlement. You know, people feel entitled to do shit, whether it's consciously or subconsciously. Entitlement is the reason why they did it. Just like your master moves subconsciously through this twin flame shit, so half the shit he doesn't know he's doing it or doesn't fucking mean to, but you know, it's really how you emotionally taking it. But you don't know till you get kind of mature and, you know, get experience from this journey and shit. Like I said, it's all mental. It's all mental. Some people feel entitled to do the fucked up shit that they do. And it's a mind thing, and that's some shit you can't get them out of, like an invisible prison. You might not be in an invisible prison. It could be other people in your life that's in an invisible prison mentally when it comes to you. Aside from entitlement, we got insecurity, false sense of insecurity. Some people are so insecure that, you know, it just spills off. It just bubbles over and spills into their reality. Some people are so insecure they'll fuck up a good thing because of their insecurity. Got the best thing in the world, but insecure about it due to their insecurities, thus they fucking up a good thing or getting shit twisted or hating on another person, whether it's another person's insecurities that's affecting you or your own insecurities affecting your shit. To the invisible prison, you gotta get out that shit. And finally, I call it the boogeyman effect. It's like the boogeyman believing in some shit that's not there. The boogeyman does not exist. If you're dead, kid, you'll be dead. A lot of dead kids because of the boogeyman snatching them under the bed or hiding in their closets and shit. But if also was boogeymans was real, it'd be a lot of dead boogeymans from parents who just shooting shit out of them because it'd be just a lot of dead motherfucking boogeymans. Thank God the boogeyman don't exist. That's just mental. In reality, the boogeyman is just you. You looking in the bathroom and you see the motherfucking boogeyman, but in reality, you turn the lights on, it's you looking at yourself in the mirror. Boogeyman's in the closet. Yeah, it's some closet shit, alright. It's all mental. You do what I'm saying? So yeah, you're just stressing over the inevitable, stressing over nothing, man. You're in a miserable prison. It's just too many thoughts. Just knock off your to-do list. It'll free your mind up a little bit. Stop procrastinating and knock out that shit you kind of don't feel like doing. Knock out the big shit first. It's a big ass to-do list you got to do. Knock out the big shit first. Don't coast because the big shit is knocked out. Because it's a little shit you got to deal with from now on. But it's just like I say, it's just really about time management. Masculine, you in regards to the feminine, you got the Three of Cups. It's just third parties and distractions. More smoke. You got the Ten of Wands. Three of Wands, like I say, third parties are distractions. If it's a third party, then you need to pump the brakes on it. So like I say, you got to build. You're really in a stage 3 in life right now, masculine. Really 6 seems to be the number that surrounds you recently, but this is a twin flame reading, so I'm going to keep it based on the divine feminine for a second. Distractions are third parties. You need to stop. You need to end your distractions. Like, this is divine feminine's energy, right? Okay, when it comes to divine feminine masculine, you need to stop to the wands. Temporary ending. Just pumping the brakes on something right now that you're passionate about. I know you're passionate about that, masculine, but hey, you want to cut that out. Feminine kind of needs your assistance, needs your attention, needs you to keep it 100 with yourself, or she need to keep it 100 with you, or you know, you need to keep it 100 with your damn self. Like, I just see a lot of distractions. You distract yourself from the shit you know you need to do with your divine feminine, and that's been hurting you lately, so you need to get off of it. You can go back to whatever the fuck you're doing. It's just right now, you need to chill. Like I say, your karmic feminine ain't gonna probably be around. Right now, it's just like, it's just time for your divine feminine. You got your reunion here. Aside from you two being whatever you two are, there's still what God needs from y'all. And like I say, this twin flame is a mixture of what the divine feminine wants, mixed with what the divine masculine wants, mixed with what God wants y'all. What God wants y'all to do. Mixed with what you need, divine feminine, mixed with what divine masculine needs, mixed with what God needs from y'all. Shit is a trinity. And it ain't all about what you want, divine feminine. And it ain't about all what you want, divine masculine. It's a trinity based thing. Shit you'll see over time. But yeah, you just distracted. It could be games, video games. Just get the fuck off the PlayStation. Get the fuck off the games and shit. You know what I'm saying? Pay your feminine some never mind. Like, she it's some shit she need to show you. Some shit you need to be learning. Some shit you need to be getting, but you can't even get it because you become accustomed to whatever the shit you're distracted with. Could be porn. Could be porn. Could be, like I said, it's karmic. Y'all over and done with, but yet she's still in the picture. Which is the same fate she had with you, divine feminine. Like, you wasn't even around. Masson wasn't even fucking with you. Masson wasn't even talking to you, calling you, none of that shit. But you was in the way, according to his his karmic feminine, when you wasn't at all. But that was just how it was to your masculine. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's just distractions. You know, some shit you need to leave alone because it's becoming literally a third party. You need to focus on your feminine. You two got some swirling to do. You two got some connecting to do. That's all Two of Cups is a connection. You two got to connect, and you're being disconnected by a third party. Something coming in between you and your feminine. It ain't a person, like a physical person. I don't see nothing else physical in the cipher besides you and your feminine. For some. Uh, it's just like Honey, I Blew Up the Kids or Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Last rant. I'm going to wrap this reading up. Honey, I Blew Up the Kids. How did the kid blow up into a double his size and shit? It was something in the laser beam. I don't remember what it was in the first one, but I know it was something obstructing the laser in the plasma gun that can, I guess, shrink shit, but this shit made them bigger. And then you got Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, which is, you know, a movie I grew up on, to where a baseball came in and was in the middle of the laser beam, and by the laser beam being destructed, that's how the kids got shrunk. So that's what I mean by, like, third parties or distractions. It might not even be a distraction. It could just be a third party object in the middle of the connection here. You know what I mean? And whatever it is, masculine, you need to, like, get rid of it or leave it alone. That's all I'm saying. As far as your energy, masculine, feminine, you in regards to the divine masculine, we got the Five of Swords, which is focus. Something you need to focus on when it comes to your masculine. What is that? Something big, something crucial, something your masculine ain't paying no attention to. It's the effect this thing has on your masculine. It's the attention your masculine giving this. It's the need for your masculine to have this shit around or to attain whatever this is or to acquire whatever the fuck this is, or obviously something he can't get absent from. Something in particular you're going to be focused on. It could be your masculine's health. It could be, you know, spending habits, his emotions. You know what I'm saying? Maybe his mind, especially for my older twins. You know, something. And you're gonna be putting too much focus on it. It's gonna be good, bad, and ugly, whatever this focus is. It could be a good thing you focused on whatever this is, because it's like you're gonna spot it before your masculine do, or acknowledge it before your masculine does. You know, and it's gonna be good for you focusing, and that's gonna be an A+. Ugly is just like I say, you see something, you focus and you notice something, and you bring attention to it, and you catch flack from it. It's like you A4 cues. I don't know, your masculine's karmic or something. Based off probably what you know, because you might be a psychic or some shit. Like who the fuck knows? Something you put attention on, and your masculine ain't feeling that shit and acts a certain way, or something you acknowledge. It's something big that you kind of want to acknowledge because it happened, and you just trying to. It deals with your masculine, whatever the fuck this is, and it's like you acknowledge it, and he goes left field with it. And then you got bad. You focused on something or put attention on some shit. Probably some shit your masculine wants you to see. Probably some shit your masculine wants you to acknowledge. And it just goes all south from there. Like far from left field, it's in the right field now. You know what I mean? Like whatever it is something small to your masculine, but it should be big to him given the effect of it. It's like a person who don't like going to the doctor, or a person, like I say, they don't like needles, they don't like going to the doctor, but they in pain and something wrong with them, but they too scared to get checked out. Or a person who's got a big ass fucking abscess in their motherfucking jaw because they so scared to go to the dentist, but they always end up going when it's too late or when they shit is looking like they got the mumps. That type of shit. Masculine, you in regards to yourself personally, you got the Six of Swords. And this is shit moving effortless and often. It's like zippers on a jacket. You know, it's effortless the way zippers work on a jacket. It's natural. It's like tying your shoes, riding a bike. You know what I'm saying? You can ride the bike once you hit a hill. You don't have to pedal no more. You can be rowing on a canoe or you know a boat or some shit. Once you hit a good current, you ain't got a motherfucking pedal no more. Like this is riding an elevator. This is riding an escalator. This is that moving walkway at a motherfucking airport. You know what I'm saying? And shit that just happens smooth and natural. Like the way you and your twin flame connected. You and your divine feminine connected in a very natural way. It was natural. It wasn't forced. You didn't have to force yourself on your feminine. Your feminine had to force herself to get to know you. You two just bumped to each other and been cool ever since. It's been a natural chemistry, it's natural. Like hands in the glove, baby. Natural. Everything feels natural with your divine feminine, and that's just something you kind of missing. Something you really kind of missing. Something you was putting your focus on. Five of Swords. Before you got this Six of Swords energy. It's just, you notice how shit works naturally with your divine feminine, but shit is just iffy with everybody else. How you can set boundaries and say no and just tell your feminine not to do some shit, and your feminine just does it, and it's like you try to do that with your karmic feminine or other people, and it just don't work the same way. You want your feminine to come help you when you're in need for her. Like your feminine's alertness, the way she pays attention or focuses on little details and shit, or it gives you the hard advice that another, or tells you shit that the average person won't tell you. It's a bravery and a confidence that come with it. And you just looking back at that, just how natural your feminine does shit. And how natural it can be for you, but you make it unnatural going about it the way you going about it. Wrapping this up, because I want to see what's up with this other reading. Going to the future, we got the Fool card, feminine. You just go into the future being unaware of something, or just being in a new situation. It's being uncomfortable. Anytime you're uncomfortable, it's just a sign that something new is coming on the horizon, and to prepare for it. It's being in a whole new world like Aladdin, just a place you ain't been to in a while. And what place is that? Like I say, the Ascension journey. Like I say, Ace of Swords is Ascension. That's going up. What's up, guys? What's up? It's strength, power, authority, dominion, courage, valor, strength. Anything, A for anything you need to succeed, survive, and thrive in life. It's already given to you. It's here before you was even born. You just have to attain it. You just have to acquire it. You just have to find the answers. Ace of Swords is like the loading chamber in the Matrix. Anything you need can be attained through the sword mind. And like I say, learning this shit, it's been one hell of a journey. You really delve into the unknown, dove into the rabbit hole, follow the white rabbit. You know, you took the pill to really get the answers that you was looking for. And being on a spiritual path, it's like you look up, you ain't got so high in the ascension process that, like I said, you're just so far removed from everyone and everything in the Four of Cups, which is the Matrix. And where you spend most of your time anyway, Zion, jacked out of it. Final card of this message, Master, you got the Ten of Cups. Once in the future, you got happiness. You know, this is emotional contentment, emotional fulfillment, or, you know, gay. Just look up gay in the dictionary, you'll find happiness somewhere in there. Look up happiness in the dictionary, you'll find gay somewhere in there. That's all I'm going to say. For those, I need to say that too. Happiness. You can be that. This is your future. If you choose to take it or not. Happiness. And what was the first card in the message? Nine of Cups. Dreams. Your heart's desires. Miracles. What the fuck your heart's desire is can really be had, and you can be happy from that. You just have to accept it or make the choice to have it or do so. That's the message I got. Let's see what's up with the feeling. Hold up.